Hi everybody, welcome to today's session. We're going to be covering a quick guide on deleting lines from sales orders in different scenarios. Mike will be on the live chat today, so if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to head over to the live chat and ask Mike. But we will be hanging around after the session as well if you want to ask at the end of the session. Okay, so first of all I'll go into the sales orders area. And then if I just search for the ones I've created today. Okay, so I've got a few different scenarios lined up. So first of all, if the sales order is outstanding, so if I open that sales order, my network cables are still okay. Oh, it's just gone to my other screen. Right, so when the order's outstanding, you're free to delete the line as and when you need to. So it's just as simple as highlighting the line, clicking the delete icon at the top there, and then that'll remove the item. If you're wanting to remove all items at once, so say for example, this order had multiple lines on it, they're all outstanding, you can also click the archive option in the top right as well. So if I click on the, oh sorry, I'm not even changed the screen. There we go. Right, so I'll start again. Sorry. So if I just go back to, okay. Right, so start again. So sales order screen. Got a list of scenarios. Here's the status. If I just swap that over, open the outstanding order. Okay. So first of all, so you can delete the line from the top section here, or you can also delete multiple lines at once that are all outstanding via this archive option at the top there. So a quick way to do multiple lines at once, or you can just do the individual line if you made the one mistake, for example. So do you really wish to delete the line? Click yes, that'll remove the item, and if the order is outstanding, that'll stay so there as well. So click archive and that'll remove the order completely. Okay, so that was the first one. So when the order is confirmed, so same again, so you've not actually authorized the order yet, you've just put it into a dummy status of confirmed. You can highlight the line, click delete, so very similar to the last case, and then that'll then push the order back to outstanding, so you can go ahead and put some other items on there. So we can just archive that and that'll then remove the next order. Okay, so going on to the requested, so when you've authorized the sales order and it's now awaiting to be purchased in your buying list in requirements, so again, just a case of there's nothing attached to it, highlight the line, click delete, and then that'll then allow you to delete the line as well. That'll go straight to an archive status and there's no further action required. So all those types of scenarios, so outstanding, confirmed and requested, no further clicks other than literally just clicking the delete icon and removing the lines from your sales orders. Okay, if I go to allocated, so if you have stock of an item, it's allocated to your sales order, how to deallocate that stock and remove the line. So you can see there, status of the line is allocated, double click the line, and there's a new feature just gone into last release where you can deallocate the item directly from the sales order. So click on deallocate. Are you sure you wish to deallocate? Click OK, and then that'll then remove the item into requested status, and then from there click delete. Once I've highlighted the line, click delete, and then that'll allow you then to remove that one as well. Okay, picked. So if you've gone through the stages of ordering, receipting in, and now it's ready to go out and buy your drivers from a dispatch note, so I click into the picked order. Okay, and what you can do, double click the item, and you can check the links as well. So you want to find out what dispatch note that is currently on. So if I go to dispatch note number 10285, okay, and then literally just a case of click and delete, same as in the sales order, so you delete from the dispatch note. Okay, that should change the quantity to 0, and then you can dispatch the dispatch note because there's no other goods on there, and then that's just basically removing it out of your outstanding list. Okay, so come back to the sales order, refresh that, and then your status is now updated to allocated. So it's just a case of deallocating the item as we've done in the last order. So are you sure you wish to deallocate? Okay. Okay, and then go to your summary. You can delete the line, or you can click archive. And then that's that one as well. So what we've got left, so we've got the ordered status. So if you've authorised your sales order, you've placed an order with your supplier, whether it be Vow or Spices, just a way to remove the items from the sales order and also the purchase order. So again, you can double click the line, go to the links to find the relating purchase order, and it could be the case as well if there's on an outstanding receipt note that you may need to delete it off that as well. So if you've purchased the goods and ticked to also build the receipt note, you would be required to delete the receipt note. If you don't tick that option, it would just be a case of going straight to the purchase order. But if we go into the receipt note, okay, highlight the line, click delete. Are you sure? Yes. And then that's deleted that from the receipt note. Again, you can just complete it to tidy up your receipt note section. So that's one step done. And then from there, then you need to delete it from your purchase order. So link through to your purchase order, which is telling you it's waiting receipt. Okay, and then with the purchase order, slightly different for deleting off a purchase order. So once you're within the purchase order, double click your line to bring up this section, and then there's this extension tab. So from here, there's two deletions required to remove it off the sales order. First is to break the link between the sales order and the purchase order, and then the second one is to break the link between this purchase order and thinking that it's going for stock. So when I'm deleting this one now, the sales order is free to be deleted, and if I went ahead and receipted this item in, it'd then be in for stock. So I delete that as well because we don't want to keep that in for stock. And then that's then putting that as a stock status, which is just a dummy status. And then when we go back to this sales order, it's then in requested status. And then again, you can use the delete icon at the top, or you can click archive to delete the line. Okay. Other statuses, so it could be, in fact, if I just remove those filters and look for a part delivered. So what you can do with part delivered orders, so if I just open this one, and then, so there's a quantity of 100, there could be 50 on the delivery note that's already gone out to the customer. They've called up and said, we don't want the remaining 50, and you want to then remove that off your order. So as long as it's in a part delivered status, you'd come into the line, and then you'd find this tab called the delivery details, click into that, highlight the quantity, and then same again, you click delete. Are you sure? Yes. And then that'll then remove the existing quantity and mark that down to 50. Okay. In terms of deleting orders past that status, so as soon as it's gone to delivered, awaiting invoice, invoiced, that's then when you're not allowed to delete the line in the system. So the final stage would be picked on an outstanding or in transit dispatch note. Well, then as soon as you've confirmed in the system that them goods have been delivered to your customer, that's then when it's locked and it's going to go through to invoicing then. So the process behind that would be then to generate your customer return and your supplier return if necessary. So you can find that webinar as well on the YouTube channel as well. Okay, yeah, that's everything I wanted to cover for deleting lines from a sales order. If you've got any questions, head over to the live chat and ask away. And on another note, we're running a Prima Go workshop Friday the 17th of February. There's 2 spaces remaining, so if you are interested in coming along, give me or Steve Dennis a call. We can go through exactly what we're covering, and give any information or any questions we can answer. And if you're interested in one-to-one training or like more information on that, just head over to training@primasoftware.co.uk and send your emails across. But yeah, thank you for your time today. I hope you all have a great weekend, and see you next week.